Fiora.
All right, Fiora, of course, he's up against his most famous champion in the Renekton. Of course, if you can pick the W when Renekton's going to use it, you can really do some damage, being able to riposte that and ruin his day as effectively as possible. See how they do as we hop onto the Rift.
So, good start here. I like the idea when you have this Fiora at level 1, you can try to make tricky plays like this. And if Dundun doesn't react quickly too, you might actually really put the hurt on Sylvie and delay him even further. Now, looks like he wants to try to invade and steal this. I think a little bit mistimed. We'll see. Flashes for it.
He flashes and he steals it away! Umpty just... I don't know what this style is that they're employing, but I love it. Calculated.
Well, I mean,
Giga Chad play. I think he knew that Sylvie didn't have it, as now he's just... just walks past him menacingly and heads over towards the Raptor camp.
They've got these wards set up.
Yeah, just to continue ruining Sylvie's day. And of course, Umpty had an extra charge of his smite available, and so now he can challenge for this red buff as well.
Yeah, Sylvie going to have to start these Krugs, so he might actually, as you say, challenge the red buff here.
Yeah. Dive opportunity now presenting itself as summoner spells available outside of the heal. So a fair bit of mitigation available here, but level 6 is hit by Umpty, gets the flash out of Vital immediately, and now he can come on forward. Peter down to 100 health, Effort looking to try and set it up for Henna, piercing light, and that will do it. They'll get a plate to add on to boot, and Bro off to a great start.
Really great start, and they juggle the aggro of the turret very well.
Well, immediately the Ghost is going to be popped here as Dundun, oh dear, just don't think that he's going to have enough to get out of this one. We'll need to slice, dice, and then do even more of those abilities that have a similar name. Doesn't have them available, and that is going to be Morgan picking up the second kill for Bro.
This is huge. You know, all of the worries we had for the Fiora are now kind of allayed here.
Is very repostable.
Yeah. I think that Umpty is unseen right now.
Morgan, dangerous. There's the flash forward, and cease and desist is there. Easily chomped up, and that's what happens when you use riposte and you don't have to.
And you're going to lose, very likely, first turret here on the top side of the map. If you can't commit mid here, you're not able to get that one. So this fight is really important for Fredibria, and I think in this composition, especially if Fiora could somehow get some gold out of it. Big first strike value.
Yeah.
You can find a target here for Sylvie to actually lock down. It's really easy to turn, but the positioning here of Henna is staying in mid. It looks like you're just going to simply give this one up. And there's the TP finally coming back online for Dundun to catch this top wave. You're getting some value there on the top side, but the big win is the Drake.
Yep. So trying to split, trying to trade that Chemtech Drake, as they'll use the Nature's Grasp to guarantee the turret. I really like this. Karis is going to push back the Crocodile as well. See whether they can make a handbag of him. Not able to right here as Sylvie dives forward, flashes over the wall. Karis so extraordinarily low as Henna dashes on him, but Peter almost just barely able to survive. Oh, the perfect execution into the backline from Fiesta as Morgan is trying to dash his way out. And Nongshim come alive.
Oh, Nongshim certainly do. Fiesta picking up 3 in this fight.
Although Henna now in a whole lot of trouble. He is going to get taken extraordinarily low. He flashes, kept alive just barely. I swear I saw him die.
Yeah.
But instead
the heal
Evans
just like
healed
brought him
just
back
enough.
to life. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the revival heal.
We saw it with the Rocket Belt. We've seen it with the Extendo Beam. And Fredibria once again starting this up.
Oh, Dundun. Very aggressive onto Morgan here. Wants to try and find that last one. It's not going to be enough. Oh, the grand challenge was successful. However, the kill does not come through. Nature's Grasp to come down. Umpty wants to rush it. He successfully gets the Baron, but can they get out is the question. As Henna wants to desperately pick up the kill, but it's not going to work. Cease and desist comes in, and he absolutely does that. Fiesta goes golden. Umpty just trying to get his team out of there, but Vital says nope. A double kill comes down for the Vi, and I think they may have just traded the Baron for all their lives. A couple of kills go over to Karis, but that's about it. Effort, the sole remaining member with a Baron. Just one Cloud Soul available to Bro as Nature's Grasp coming through once again. This time, it's not going to be that 1v1, and in fact, all of the Nongshim team are coming down. Morgan in a whole lot of trouble as Dundun. He goes golden. Vital picks up the kill. Umpty twisted advance to push Vital in, but he's got a stopwatch as well. Umpty now trying to walk this one out, but he's not going to be successful. A second kill for the Zeri, but she will finally go down. The culling going to be utilized, and now it's Effort and Henna against the world. Henna manages to get a kill, but it's still going to be a double for the Akali, and that's the ace. Not wanting to risk a flip. I don't think, because you can see most of them just standing outside of that pit. Morgan
The Lord
has discovered them. Okay, let's see what they can do. The Cullen getting so much value. Sylvie's just dead. Dundun as well, so incredibly low, but the flash has to come out, and now Fiesta, he's found Henna is overstepped yet again. The Aqua Prison is decent, but maybe not decent enough. The GA has been popped. Bro, looking for a little bit more here.
Not
Morgan taking down the control ward, and they will just back away. Wanted to make it that 50-50. As you can see, Peter's still very, very low. Dundun as well. Not a lot of health bar. Not a lot of these Nongshim players have been able to go back and reset. And you can see Bro all at full health.
Henna's positioning is so good here. No one can really threaten him.
Well, in goes Sylvie. Cease and desist going to be used. Great tidal wave going to be there, but Sylvie uses his stopwatch to get out of the way. A backflip does come through. Karis, he's going to push away the Akali perfectly. But still going to be able to get out of there in Nongshim. Oh, the reset of the Elder. That is not what you want to see. Henna down to 0 health. And Morgan might just win the game. Oh no, another Elder for Nexus trade. And Dundun is just a handbag on the fountain. He can't do anything about it. And it's also going to be Vital falling. It's a disaster entirely for this Nongshim roster as Morgan looks at his hands and wants to know what they're capable of. And it looks like killing a Nexus is one of them. Oh man, Umpty did a lot of damage. Of course, that is some first strike Maokai for you. That's kind of just what happens there. I think my vote probably would have gone to Umpty just with how well he played the early game to keep them in it. Like, look at this gold graph as well. The game was so close until that blowout at around 30 minutes.
This is Nongshim saying we're going back in time. We're scaling and we're scaling hard.
Do it, Dundun. Don't be scared. This is his champion, man. This is what we saw him have a party on when he did play in the LCK. Of course, Nongshim plagued by COVID issues last year, and I wouldn't have blamed him. Let's hop onto the Rift here for game number 2.
Awkward trade. Not going to commit anything to this. Running
Isn't
the
this
heal
impressive?
barrier. Yeah.
Like, oh, Morgan just flashing immediately. That is not Caster Curse. That is actually LCK Curse. As First Blood goes down, Dundun's going to pick that one up. I feel vindicated.
Well, but Umpty just didn't have that same level of opportunity. Now he's just going to force it hard.
Yeah, he just goes straight over the wall. He doesn't have Arctic Assault, though, available, and so Peter and Vital are just going to turn on the pig. Peter does flash away. Sylvie in position now. Without Arctic Assault, though, Umpty had no way of actually starting that fight. He does look to escape. Sylvie full health, which is why they're able to get this shove. That was almost comedic.
And it's a safe comp. Scales well.
Yeah,
hard to dive. He has a 1-kill lead, so picks up the extra sustain from this Catalyst Crystal early. He's feeling great right now.
Yeah, and he was a player that said, I'm not going to be known for just my tanks. I can show you the play on more damage-based champions, and looks like he's going for Rod of Ages. So that means that it's going to be damage, Gragas. So sticking to his word. I like that a lot. Body Slam comes in. And Morgan going to have to be a little bit careful here. Because I believe there was a Viego slinking around. There he is. And Morgan just going to have to try and escape this one. Oh, he's going to look to see whether he can, deny the assist from Sylvie. I like that. Make the best of a bad situation.
Just yet. Fairly early, well-timed Rod here for Karis, and it's going to be nice for him. Speaking of Karis.
Yeah, we always cut away from Morgan as stuff's about to happen, but Karis may just be dead here. He has to flash, and there's the ult from Sylvie. Breaks his heart, and that is 3-0 in favor of Nongshim.
And I feel like every time we're trying to say, oh, so one player is in a good spot, something bad happens to them too. We've been cursing a lot today.
Yeah, there's a lot of curses all over the place, man. No one can stop.
Nongshim with a 3rd kill here.
As they were able to take that first turret, which is why, even though it was 2 plates, sorry, hang on, they weren't able to pick up a turret. That was weird. Why was it so much extra gold? Maybe the number was a little bit wrong.
Yeah, it could be
wrong.
wrong.
Right back underneath the turret. 2 turret shots taken here by Morgan. Not going to take the last one, though, as the Dominus trying to be used. But I think Dundun, he may have just done it. Kuldameek does come through. Do we have the Fury available? Nope. Dundun's going to take him down. A solo kill for the Gragas. Well, Sylvie puts down a control ward. Let's see what... Oh, he just steals it! Oh, that was really cute. Look at Umpty, a little bit of a fist bump there as well. This is the
50
way.
gold at the end.
Pacifist winning. As I say, pacifist winning. Henna gets the first kill. What is it with the... Oh, man. I'm walking here. Oh, let's see whether he can soak this culling. Fiesta taking a lot of damage. Glacial Prison soaked by Dundun, who gets Wild Growth as well. He'll finally go down. Henna picks up that kill. Oh my goodness, the Q damage there onto Peter was huge. And now they're trying to turn it around. They've lost Dundun though. They don't have their big tank, and Sylvie this time isn't going to survive. Morgan taking matters into his own hands. He culls the Meek this time around as Vital. He can't do anything. It's an ace for Bro. And they'll look to take down this inner turret as well.
And finally, Bro are online here. Breon taking several kills here. The whole ace.
Well, Karis, he's splitting on the top side of the map. Bit of a 1-3-1, you could say, as Henna is just culling Nongshim. Dundun seems to not be bothered by it, or notice
Henna's
in
just
any way.
occasionally going to ult people. Okay, angle here good for the Renekton flank.
Aqua Prism was cute as there's the flash out from Henna. Thought that he could pick up Fiesta there as the tidal wave is very late. A little bit uncoordinated there on the Bro side. Umpty thinking about trying to find an angle. Still has that Glacial Prison available as Dundun trying to get out. Umpty finally throws that ult as Morgan dives on forward, but he's polymorphed immediately. So much damage does come through. However, then nothing happens in the end. An ult has been used here by Vital.
Vital's
I
on
think
full health.
Bro are just trying to time it out, I guess, as now Morgan's been caught on the backside of the fight. The Heartbreaker comes through just to close the distance, but it doesn't quite work, as now the Realm Warp to try and defend Sylvie is caught with his pants down, and now Dundun as well is collapsed on by Bro. A teleport to try and stop this as Umpty's found it one more time. And you may not think that it's the peak way of playing League of Legends. However, look at how Bro do it. It's gorgeous, and it's a quadra kill to finish it off for Karis in that mid lane. Another ace for Bro, and they'll walk it down the bottom lane.
You know that quote, like, you may not like it, but this is peak League of Legends. You may like it, but also, this is peak Fredit Breon. and I say Fredit Breon because they were like this last year especially.
It really feels like nothing's changed, does it?
It really doesn't feel like anything has changed. And this game was, as Valdez said about the last game, a game of who makes the least mistakes. And Nongshim, they overextended, they chased down that Krog, and they were punished, and that's just it. 30-minute game, the end, 2-0.
Yeah, clean win for Bro this time around, and they were a bit plagued by illness and things like that here today. Still able to walk away with the victory here. Yeah, and largely it was just Morgan and Dundun hitting each other. Yeah, and not a whole lot else happened outside of that. It was a really fun game, though. And I don't know, I just can't leave a Breon series without a smile on my face, regardless of the result. I don't know what it is, Wolf.
You really just can't.
Thank you very much, guys. This is season 4 the POG interview. Translation joined by Morgan Henna from Breon. Congratulations, guys. We have so many fans for Breon today. Congratulations on your first win of the season, on your kickoff day. And it's been a year since I actually talked to you for POG interviews. How do you feel, guys? Yeah, I think my last interview was, when I won the regional qualifier, like in Hana Live Esports. So that was my last interview on stage. I'm so happy to be back. Same. I mean, I'm not the one that usually gets the POG, but I'm so happy that I got the POG on the very first day of the season. Today, you guys are playing up against Nongshim Red Force, a team that has been playing together since the Challengers Korea last year. While I was playing, yeah, I could definitely tell their teamwork was so good. So we also wanted to always keep that in mind. What about you, Henna? How was playing against Nongshim Red Force? A roster of rookies. I mean, considering the fact that they are actually like rookies, I think their performance and their play was pretty good. In game number 1, Morgan, you actually self-countered yourself after seeing what Dundun logged in. I mean, everyone knows that, Renekton can win lanes, but heading into the later game, actually Fiora can win the side lane, so I didn't really care too much about the champion matchup. And that late game was the key to Bro's win because you were the one going all in for the backdoor. Whose call was it? So the rest of my teammates kind of exposed where the enemies were located at, so I knew that I could go for that spec door. Hannah, do you remember the shot calls at this moment? So four of us were like, let's not get engaged, you know, you just stop their back and let Fiora go for the back door. And that was how game number 1 ended. And then game 2, it was the Lucian that ended the game. I was really surprised to find out that you actually said in an interview that you were not confident in Lucian, and that's why Rose, you know, drafting was not on point because they had to avoid, you know, Lucian. How did you step up so much? So my coaching staff, they trusted me, you know, they believed in me that I can become better at Lucian. I practiced a lot in solo queues, and I think I kind of leveled up. So I think I just want to be a lot more aggressive and proactive. That's my goal for this year. And we had some interesting champion matchup and win rate here. Lucian, Nami, they are 6-0, whereas Zeri, she's winless so far here in the LCK Spring. What do you think about this champion matchup? I mean, both comp actually has their like pros and cons. You know, they're actually both good. It's more about your execution, I would say. And somehow Lucian Nami is getting better win rate so far. But Hannah believes it's gonna be like 50-50. Morgan, this was your first day for the LCK Spring Split, but sadly, Effort and Edgar were not able to come to Low Park. Yeah, I mean, you know, winning the first match is all about building the momentum for the season, but they were not able to be with us today. But, you know, still, we can come back to the team house and we can celebrate outside of the door because they are isolated, but still, we're going to celebrate together. And they're feeling very well. They're recovering really fast, so I hope to come back to Little Park all together with my team. And yeah, it's been a while since I got to see my fans, and it feels great. And then we will keep working hard for the rest of the split. And this will be the end of the interview from the PUGs from Bro, and I'm going to pass it back to the carpet space. Thank you.